Hello, my name is Ethan, and I am the creator of Ban Porn Texas. So I created Ban Porn Texas, first of all, because I am a victim of pornography, having discovered it on the internet when I was 8 years old, and I would go on to habitually use it when I was 14, 15 years old. And then from there, it would create one really big problem in my life, and there were some other factors as well, but it would definitely encourage it and stimulate me in that direction. But also, it caused a lot of problems with like spouts of depression, losing satisfaction in everyday things. And this is not a uncommon occurrence, that these things are actually scientific. What pornography does is it rewires your brain towards self-destruction, basically. But it rewires your reward pathways so that way you're rewarded by sitting in front of a screen and not having these intimate one-on-one interactions. So it does that, and it also, because of those dopamine spikes you get at that time, everything else that you do is just not nearly as good as that high that you get. So this is like drug use, basically, and it's getting in the hands of children. So legally, how we can do something about this is that they actually had court cases about this already. In California, in 1793, it was Miller versus California, and they came out with a test called the Miller test to judge whether it's freedom of speech or obscenity. And that's how a lot of these things are protected, because they claim it's freedom of speech, but it actually doesn't pass the Miller test. So the Miller test, it involves 3 levels of criteria. It's prurient interest, or does it incite lustful desires, patently offensive, does it offend the community at large, and lacking in serious value is the last one. So everybody agrees to the first 2. It's offensive, and it also it incites lustful desires. It's like it's grotesque. It's like it's meant to excite. And then the last one is lacking a serious value. This is the one that gets argued the most as it's art. But as we get into it, not only can nobody really justify it being art, but it also causes serious harm to people. Not only people that consume it, but also the people that are trafficked by it. So the porn industry is massively fueled by human trafficking. And obviously we don't want that. It hurts a lot of these people. And a lot of these people are women, and a good chunk of them are children as well. It's 99% of the people that are trafficked. And some of these things are kind of hard to track. And the statistics I've come across are kind of, they talk over each other, because a couple of groups are saying that out of the people that were pulled out of it, 80% of them were coerced into pornographic acts. And another statistic said that 4.8 million of them are women, that or 99% of them are women, and 1 million out of those are children. So there's a lot to learn on this subject, but all of it bad, all of it very negative. And I want to help destroy it, not only in my life, but in other people's lives and in children's lives. So that is the start of this. A little bit about me is I have a history of being bold and talking to people, interviewing. I have a podcast, but also event planning and organizing. I owned a staffing agency, and I was also HR rep for a big staffing company in Houston, and was mentored under an even bigger staffing agency's owners. So I have experience in doing that sort of thing, and I feel very fulfilled in doing these sort of things. So that is one reason why I really love doing it. But also looking for alliances. That is part of our early soft goals that we have. If anybody that's interested, I have a couple of people that are helping me right now. But if you feel personally affected by this, and this is a cause that you'd like to help join, contact me. Looking for alliances. 2 of our other goals are social media presence, getting out there. I have some interviews that I've done at a college, local college around here. I'll be posting that here soon. And the last one is trust. So just talking about, who I am, what this organization is, where we're at. We're only at 16 followers right now on our Facebook page as of 10/10/2025. But honestly, I feel like this is such a slam dunk of something that's like that really should just not be in anybody's lives. And the only reason I can see why it's still around is because it's making money. So we'll be talking about the different news. There has been legislation attempted. We'll talk about that later. I just want to introduce myself and, let you know who's behind this and what we're doing. So If you have any questions, please comment or reach out to me on here. I get the messages on here. And yeah, that's where we're at right now. So we're also looking at becoming a 501c3 or 501c4. And we don't need to do that yet per my mentor. But as of right now, we are not a 501c3 or 501c4. We're just building up a presence at the moment, and then we'll make that decision later on. So yeah, that is where we're at legally standing. And yeah, so I think I'll just end it there. Thank you very much for watching and joining me on this journey. If you're a follower, if you're an encourager, can use all the encouragement and exposure. If you share this, like the video, comment, so that way it gets more traffic. That would be very helpful. So thank you again for watching, and you have a blessed day.